Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how to get inspiration and getting inspiration for your web design. So we're going to talk about three or specifically one thing. So let's go on. I'm going to teach you how to get inspiration for a web project that promotes a clean, comfortable, open, and uncluttered feel. I will use 7 to 10 websites I have found as examples, and I will explain how these examples use the modernist layout to organize their information. So let's get started. First, I'm going to teach you how to search for the field that we want for the website. So, so for the first search, I'm going to type in simple designed websites. And I have looked at these two options. They are pretty good options, but I'm going to go for the 6revisions.com and click on that. So what I've chosen to go over is the We Are Sofa, and what else have I chose? The Hike Avignon and the Only NY, and I believe that is it. But you can see there's all kinds of designs on this website, but we want to focus on finding a clean, comfortable, open, and uncluttered. So there are still websites on here that do have great design, but just not the design that we want for this specific project. So let's go on. So we're going to look at the Ed Nacional. So the Ed Nacional, this website presents cleanliness by the color scheme. You notice the color scheme is very bright and subtle. It seems open by the simple aspects of navigation right up here on the top right, and the graphics and topography. And it doesn't feel so cluttered. You notice everything is in its place. It's very bold in the information that it's given. And the website does use modernist layout by focusing on the important aspects on the page, such as the name Ed Nacional right up here, and a simple slide presentation that will only change if you click on it, on the arrow. So if you click on the arrow, it navigates through Ed Nacional's work. If we go to other pages, like the Elsewhere page, everything is very nice and organized, and it fits perfectly in a grid format. You can imagine a grid, and everything is set up as a modernist layout and is very organized with their information, such as their Twitters, Dribble, and Flickr. So let's go on to the second one. Now the second one, Haikavianyan, or Haikavinyan, let me say that right. You notice it's like three color scheme. It's a three color scheme which applies a off type of light gray, which goes into a dark gray with the navigation, and a dark red orange color. You notice if you hover over the desired links, they provide what you will see on the next page if you click on that link. So let's go for the Cotiro. If we click on the Cotiro, it shows 4 different graphics of the Cotiro on how this artist designed them. And all it is, the information on this page is just what the Cotiro is, or where it came from, and it says it came from the Maori culture. So that is, it uses modernist grid-based layout, which is what we're looking for. Very clean, which is also what we're looking for, and pretty open. So let's go to We Were Sofa. Now, it used to be We Are Sofa, but they are no longer continuing. So 2011 was their last year, so it's now We Wear Sofa. If we push the people link, it kind of, let me show you again. I push and it shifts down to the bottom by itself. And it shows the different artists, different programmers, publishers, and their pet. And if you hover over their picture, it turns color. So the black and white kind of represents as they're not there anymore, physically working on their projects, but they're still alive. And if we look at the Art Products page, these are the things that they have created. So the We Wear Sofa presents very clean, very bold, I would have to say very bold, and is very organized in a simple form and is grid based. Now if we go to Only NY Lives, this is a site that you would, I believe it's a site that if you first take a web design class, it's pretty much the first layout you learn. And it's very simple, very you know, logo in the top left, navigation, horizontal navigation with a simple slideshow in the middle and some different elements on the bottom. So very, very simple website. If we click on collection, very grid based, click on store, you notice just all the different information. But you also notice over here, like the sizes, the brands, the colors, it's not so cluttered and it's very organized. So it's very easy to find what you want. And what I've noticed is right up here, I'll circle it, right up here is kind of your inspector on where you are on the website. Like now you're on the collection, and now you're in the newsstand. So this is very clean, very organized, and very, very open. And the modernist design is a grid-based layout on this website. So let's go to Q Brand Agency. Q Brand Agency. This site shows a very modernist design as well by focusing on important elements on the page. And you notice the color scheme is a white and dark gray because this isn't part of the color scheme. This is just different elements, photographs that are on the page, graphics. And so I kind of felt, you know, the Q stands out, but it's kind of in the background if you look at it. And what really stands out is the photographs and the graphics, which is modernist design. And it's very grid based and very organized, very clean. So that's what we're looking for. So far we're doing pretty good. Now, what if we don't want to look at that anymore? What if we don't want to look at the simple design websites anymore? We want to look up something else to explore. So we're going to type in to Google web design galleries, and there's an option already. I've looked at a few of these, but the one that I really want to look for is the design fridge, and there it is. So if you scroll down, there's all kinds of different designs, but like I said before, you want to not get distracted. We're trying to look for a website that is clean, comfortable, open, and uncluttered. So I don't think, if we click on Melon Free, I don't think this is very uncluttered. It seems very cluttered, a lot of information at one time, which is kind of confusing to the eye. You kind of have to take time. So that's to read everything. So that's not what we're quite looking for. It's a great design, but it's not what we're looking for this project. So we need to make sure we know what we're searching for so we don't get distracted, because we don't want to get distracted. So let's go on to this website. It's Datavias, and this is a really cool design. If you click on the links on the side, they're all different colors, but if you click on the link, you notice that the color of that link is also the color of the page. So it's like an inspector. It's really neat. And like if I click on 6, it's the same color. And I really like the design of the website. Very grid based. Again, modernist design. Focuses you on the important elements. Very simple rollover effects that are really nice. That gives each picture their own kind of attention at that one time. So let's go on to the next one. Let me say this right. It's Viljamas. Viljamas. We are looking at the viljamas.com. I picked this one especially for its clean and comfortable. Comfortable being, if you notice, the background orange isn't just flat. It's actually textured, kind of like a carpet. So it kind of reminded me of like a homey feeling, but same like business feeling. The typography, very clear, very professional with the color scheme. And if you look at if we go on to another page like projects, you notice that the project's header is super huge. And I have to say, on some websites, the super huge header doesn't work so much. But on this, I really think it works. It's not cluttered because the information is simple. And if you go all the way down to the footer, you notice there's like nothing on the footer. It's very clean, very simple, very comfortable, open, and it is modernist layout. If you click on the blog link, same thing. Very organized, which is what we want. So this is a great website to come back to for more inspiration and yeah, for more inspiration. So let's go on to our 8th and our last one. This is LTL Truckers Direct. And I'm going to push Command minus just so it can fit the page better. So if you notice the logo up here, very bold. And the front page, it doesn't have really any information except for this is the footer. It's actually an off kind of color, which makes the footer kind of there but not. It's a really good effect. You can notice the effect. It's as if the page is coming off a page, which really adds. And if you go and scroll through the different links, such as, let's go to quote. Everything is very organized. It's a simple form, but it's not confusing. It's very clean. Let's go to contact. Very open and organized. Very simple, but still it works. Oh, this is what I want to show you. So like I said, on the Viljami, you see the huge header, page headers, but like here, they're pretty small. But it works because you don't need a big header for this design. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for, again, we're looking for clean, comfortable, open, and uncluttered. And these are the websites that are great inspiration for you. So let's see here. Okay, so remember, if you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to comment below. And that's all you need to do. All right? Thank you.